My Knicks lost last night. I was tight. The way they lost that game, man, look. I will say this though. They had more pressure on them than Indiana did. And some of that pressure come from just the expectations that everybody put on them once they beat the Celtics. Like, yo, they had a lot of pressure coming into that game. Now, the way the game ended, ain't no excuse for that. But I do think that they were under more pressure than Indiana, even with being at home. You know what I mean? But we gonna bounce back. We New York, we resilient. I just feel like, in my opinion, I ain't no head coach or none of that, but I just feel like Dibs need to open that bench up and get some of them young boys in there. You know, and like get a starters a break when they need a break. You know, like running 7-8 man rotation, yo, they gonna get tired. And also with the team, like, you are 14, you gotta keep playing like, you gotta play like you down 14. That's when you really clamp on. Yo, we got this, we gotta seal the deal. We can't, like, start making miscues and all that and not protecting the ball, missing free throws, like shit you practice every day. You know? No matter what the outcome is, I'm still riding with my boys, but just what I see is that, like, we already know Indiana's a faster team, so you gotta beat them at their own game. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're gonna come out on top in this series. You gotta beat them at their own game. Everything they doing, you gotta do that shit back to them. You know what I'm saying? They shoot threes, you gotta shoot threes. You gotta take it to the rack. You gotta draw contact. You gotta pass the ball around. You know what I mean? You gotta beat them at their own game. Or else, we going home early. And that's a fact. I believe in the Knicks. Even when they let me down, I believe in them, and I'm quite sure there's a lot of fans out there that believe in them too. So, that was one game. That shit hurt. It hurt bad. I couldn't sleep last night. Yo, it was terrible. Terrible. But you're going to bounce back. Tomorrow, you're going to see a whole different team. You're going to see a whole different team. But shout out to Indiana for pulling that out, though, you know. They played a good, smart game. They won, you know. They did what they came to do. But the Knicks, we going to bounce back, baby. Peace and love.